So I just wanted to show you a little bit of closer up. I do apologize. I know it was so hard to see in the video, so I wanted to try and get something a little bit closer. I also wanted to speak a little bit closer to the camera as well, so I know it's hard to hear over the miniature car kind of racing around there, the slot car. So I just want to show you those two demonstrations again and just give a little bit more of a closer up view of it. So I want to thank you again for your time. I do appreciate it, Mr. Naylor. I'm going to go ahead and place the vehicle on the track here. So this is kind of my model representing a car, just, you know, kind of a daily car just kind of riding around. And then I'm going to demonstrate the two scenarios, and I do have to apologize, I have to set this camera a little bit. So this is the stop scenario, and it's going to tell you stoplight is active. And I'll demonstrate it one more time here. It's going to depress the brake pedal on the vehicle and just let the driver know that the stoplight is active, you know, before stopping the vehicle. And the other scenario would be the kind of driving very fast scenario. So this vehicle is kind of racing around, it's going a little bit too fast, and someone's really just hit the gas there. And this is going to let them know your speed is, you know, 60, 65. Speed limit here is around 30, and then you really need to slow down. And so these will kind of slow down the vehicle. It'll press the brake down, raise up the gas pedal, and kind of slow the vehicle down back to a normal speed again. So I just want to demonstrate that. And then I just wanted to show a little bit of some of the devices here. This is the XB device right here, and I have it attached to my computer right now. But the computer, in a sense, kind of represents what a stoplight would be, maybe like a PLC on a stoplight, like a device. And so we'll probably, hopefully, try to create that in the senior design, a kind of miniature version of that. But this could also represent the XB in the road itself, which would be, you know, in the stoplight or in a speed limit scenario. And we could install the XB in the kind of cavity of the device. And we could put the Arduino in there. Now this is again just a model because we'll have to represent, you know, much bigger leaves. The leaves will have to be much wider just so we can have the solar panels installed on the side here. But then also a little bit bigger cavity so we could install the Arduino. And again, just the cap to kind of protect it from any kind of dirt or grime in the road as well. And this would be the device installed on the vehicle itself. Now again, these are servo motors here. We would have more maybe stronger things like a linear actuator, you know, operating off maybe a 12 volt in the car, but then we'd also have the screen device, and this device here we can install, you know, at an easy to see eye level, and so they can detect that. And then we could also install the linear actuators on the brake and gas pedal as well. So I just wanted to talk about, oh I'm sorry, and this would be the Arduino itself. I have a few of these right now, but we could you know, gain a few more for the project as well too, and test things out and find the best kind of fit for them. But really good, really user-friendly devices, well documented, really helpful. And so that's kind of just more of just a kind of a general overview of everything. I know it was really hard to see in the video, so I just wanted to give you just a more general just overview of, you know, a little bit of a closer look on this. And I don't mind, you know, trying to bring this by as well too if need be, just so you can get a much kind of closer view if you'd like to see that. And again, I want to thank you again for your time. I do really appreciate it. Definitely it was a pleasure kind of being able just to share this with you. So thank you very much, Mr. Naylor.